Check it out right here on Planet X.
I was approached by a friend of mine that is actually a surfer. He's actually competed in a number of surfing competitions around the world. His name is Sean Fitzgibbons. He came to me and said, I want you to come and watch a surf tournament that I'm going to be in. So he invites me out, I bring my camera, I'm all ready to go, they have a good day, and he's out there surfing, and he's competing in a class that they call the seniors. He's 27 years old. And he said, you know, it's just my dream one day to be able to compete with somebody that has a missing limb. In my class, I'm competing limb loss against limb loss. That would make me so happy.
I was born with a birth defect, born without the fibula in my right leg. They did an amputation on my 3rd birthday, took the actual deformed limb off, cleaned it up, and bottom line is I'm doing much better now in life. Life was kind of a struggle growing up. I found an ally, the water. Started paddling surfboards, anything that I could get my hands on, starting to improve my balance. I don't really think that people see amputations anymore so much as a limitation, more as just kind of a challenge to overcome. And I mean, I see the prosthetics getting better and better every year. I think there's only more to come. And amputees, you know, for some reason, we tend to be a little reckless. I think you kind of feel like after you lose a body part, you know, what the hey, you're going to enjoy life. So I think you're going to see a lot more extreme things out of amputees now because we are enjoying life so much, and that's what it's all about, is the journey while you're here.
The College Park's O&P Extremity Games are a perfect example of how far we've come. We can now talk about amputees skateboarding, wakeboarding, rock climbing, BMX biking. These are pretty on-the-edge sports, and yet they're out there doing them. I lost my leg from a grenade in Vietnam, and it took 7 operations, 6 months on my back before I started to come back. And the opportunities then were very, very limited. But now, you know, through prosthetics and through opportunities in advanced equipment, they can do so much more. I mean, we've got legs now that can teach someone how to run. You know, the fastest 100-yard dash amputee now can run a sub-11-second 100-meter dash. And that's only 1 second slower than the fastest man in the world. They can climb rocks with special feet. They can swim. They can scuba. They can water ski. They can wakeboard. They have special prosthetic devices to help them bike better.
Kurt, did you make it all the way up the last time?
I didn't. I tried 3 times, and my arms just, I didn't do it, halfway.
So you got it this time.
I get to make a jerk out of myself again, huh?
No, this time you got a camera on you, so
this time you got a camera.
That's not going to work. That's not an option. Failure is not an option here.
There are so many opportunities now because of these advanced prosthetics, and they really have made a difference in our lives in every aspect. And we really are now able to go into the mainstream and do whatever we want to do, live our hopes, live our dreams. And that's what these games are all about, helping us do. And so when the war in Iraq and Afghanistan built up, we knew there were going to be casualties, so we started reaching out and serving the severely wounded service members who were coming back with amputations and other disabilities. And our Wounded Warrior Disabled Sports Project was able to partner with College Park's O&P Extremity Games and bring some of the wounded soldiers down here, Marines down here, so they can experience it. These are great games, I'm telling you. These are great. Fantastic.
After this quick break, we'll meet a mother of 3 who lost her leg as a teenager and is now competing as a rock climber, as well as a young sergeant who lost his leg in the Iraqi war. Stay tuned.